Okay, welcome to a new LP. This time we actually have Sean, and it's Paper Mario.
This isn't Final Fantasy.
It's better than Final Fantasy. So,
So I'm not even gonna start there.
So
I'm just not even gonna start that argument.
Okay, so the mic is picking, Audacity is picking you up good. I'm actually gonna let the opening play, and that will give me a minute to explain.
That screen blur is terrible.
Yes, but it's gonna look better in the recording. But anyway, the reason I decided to play this game, with Color Splash on the way, I wanted an excuse to play the original, and I thought I would do something slightly different and do a Danger Mario run. It's not as broken or as infamous as it is in Thousand Year Door, but it's still pretty fun. So, Danger Mario...
So, will you be owning everything or not owning everything?
Okay, how can I explain this? With a little bit of setup, you own the bosses rather well, but the way the Danger Mario works in this game, if I hit level 19, I fail. So I have to avoid enough experience so that I don't go over level 19.
Right.
So I will be owning the stuff I fight generally. There's also a bit of RNG to this because certain things don't always work.
So that didn't answer my question. Will you or will you not be owning things?
I'll be owning the few things I have to fight, is the best way to put it. Everything else is generally going to be avoided so I don't hit that level cap. So, that's the thing.
And we also needed a reason to play the original instead of just Thousand Year Door. Strange how there's only one Paper Mario game.
This game's like basically discount Thousand Year Door, right?
Yes. And you'll notice that Thousand Year Door is better than this game, but I thought it would be interesting to include you in this game just because.
2001.
So, okay.
Was that other file?
The first file was my basic one, and the second file was a Danger Mario test, so I could make sure I could do this.
Didn't this game come out like...
Did you beat it?
Oh, yeah!
Oh, okay.
No, I beat it.
Okay, as long as we don't make it to the end of the game and realize, oh wait, this actually didn't work.
It's possible. I just have to get lucky, but I'll explain that.
I can spell your name with numbers.
What?
I can spell your name with numbers.
Probably not.
Oh.
Hold on. I was gonna make a point. Oh wait, the point I was gonna make is hold on. Let me actually enter my name because I'm just kind of awkwardly sitting.
When we play Final Fantasy VII, what if I named Cloud9?
Okay. Sorry, that took a minute, but I was.
You're sitting there laughing silently to yourself.
Okay.
Nothing, it's just a bad joke I had.
So basically,
I think Tifa takes Cloud to Cloud9.
Without totally spoiling the why I kind of need a little bit of luck for Danger Mario, because of the badges I have and the way the final boss certain attacks work, I need to keep a certain amount of health, which in Danger Mario you'll see what I mean when I get there, but basically I have to drop health. I'll explain more about that then. I don't want to spoil it now. So, there's some RNG to attacks. If certain attacks happen, I have to restart. So I actually, in my test, I had to constantly restart the final boss just trying to get this one attack. So that the damage was...
So what I'm hearing is you're going to edit all that out and pretend like you did it in one try, right?
Basically.
There is one...
Oh, wait.
What?
Is Luigi in this game?
No.
Kind of.
He has a secret diary you can read as we play.
So it's exactly like Thousand Year Door.
And
there is only one advantage that this game has over Thousand Year Door.
Is this going to be like my argument why I like the original Spyro?
No.
Not entirely, but there is... Okay. This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're talking about that R thing.
Yeah,
that seems like the same level of argument I use with why I like the original Spyro.
I'm also gonna be doing this a lot. If you spin and jump, you keep your animation frames and you keep the speed. Because otherwise... okay, let me show you what I mean. If I do a spin and don't do anything, he slows down. So, if you jump like a maniac, you maintain that speed. And you get faster than the game ever wanted you to go.
So it's like the opposite of Jack and Daxter, where you spin whenever you jump, but...
Yeah.
And once we get the Speedy Spin badge, this speed doubles.
It's the arm pump from Super Metroid.
So...
The what?
In Super Metroid...
In Super
You said that eerily as soon as
No.
Princess Peach appeared. What are you
In-
talking about,
he
arm
was-
pump?
In Super Metroid, if you
Speed
constantly aim the cannon down, then up, you save a
No,
frame of animation.
let me frame it this way. Speedrunners for Super
I think the
Metroid...
spin saves more than a frame.
No, speedrunners, the arm pumping trick only saves a frame, but they do it so much. Speedruns of Super Metroid are now down to frames.
Oh, yeah.
They're constantly doing. You just pump Samus's arms up and down. So
This is eerily similar to Super Mario RPG.
yes. Remember Super Mario RPG? This was Super Mario RPG 2,
I thought
but
that
then
was just
Square and Nintendo got in a fight.
No,
and,
that was just a beta name. They...
Carson, you know what's in the test room of this game written on the ground?
Why?
Super Mario RPG 2.
Like I said, that was just a test.
It wasn't a beta name. It was because they thought, at the time, they were working on a Super Mario
Okay, there were a lot of things that thought at times. I mean, Cloud was going to be Hot Blooded Detective Joe, and so... that only counts if they were actually going to make it Super Mario RPG 2.
Devil May Cry was going to be a Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
They tried to get Square to help with Super Mario
Evil 4.
RPG 2. There was a fight. So,
Some people would argue that
Okay.
Resident Evil 4 was better.
Some people argue that Resident Evil 4 is the only good one.
this battle is...
Okay, but Resident Evil 4 isn't even the same kind of game.
It's probably aged better than Devil May Cry.
Resident Evil 4 came out after.
This battle
It
is
came out like
completely
2006, didn't it?
rigged.
2004.
Oh, okay.
So,
I think Devil May Cry 3 could hold up to it. Devil May Cry 2 has good controls.
okay.
And it's better than the first game.
That's all it has, really.
Whoops.
But
Try not
okay,
to
but I
skip the
can't just
tabs.
shoot things to death in Devil May Cry 1.
Sorry, guys.
Yes, but I don't die in one hit in Devil May Cry 2.
You don't die in one hit in Devil May Cry 1. Hey, Bayonetta, the one that probably aged the best, has instant
Bowser's
kill
invincible now.
prompts that are really hard to hit, even in the quote-unquote good versions.
Remember, I didn't finish Bayonetta 1.
But you made it to a prompt.
I did?
Yeah, you made it to the first boss.
Oh, yeah.
You made it to like 2 prompts, and I think you died on both of them. So, okay, so if he doesn't kill you before that point, he kills you at that point.
Something interesting about this Bowser boss right here that's a force loss, he actually has health. If you hack the game and beat him, the game gets really confused and it crashes.
If you do 0 damage to Sephiroth,
So,
he, dies.
and because of a series called Boundary Break, when Mario's falling, if you zoom the camera out, there's a low resolution version of Peach's Castle, which kind of makes sense, but there's a low resolution version of Star Haven.
What?
The part of the final area,
Oh.
the area Bowser stole the Star Rod from, there's a low resolution version just above camera in this falling scene. They never use it in the game.
Oh.
So, that's a thing.
Are you going to...
What?
Never mind. I thought you were going to show this sitting on that screen.
No. It has slipped my mind.
If I remember correctly, the original Paper Mario for America came out like 5 months before the GameCube for Europe. It was like
Where's
8
the Hitler
months.
mustache guy? Oh, wait, there he is.
Which mustache guy? There looks like there's 2.
That one.
Oh.
He has a Hitler stash.
Yeah.
You can't see that I'm pointing at the screen. This is a commentary. There's no webcam.
I don't think it'd matter. They still can see where you're pointing at the TV. Unless you, like, awkwardly moved your...
Need my nude cam.
Um,
Sit here naked.
no. No, if you were doing that, I wouldn't be in this LP.
And
Okay.
I want it too. Yes.
Gay incest. Yes.
Wait, I was going to say that I would be implying incest.
I know!
I feel like we should move on from the subject.
Yeah, wait, if we keep talking about this, YouTube won't let us make money off this. Quickly change the subject.
So.
You see, that was a
Hey,
topical joke.
Look, it's Discount Goombarella.
Goombella was her name, and
Oh.
What's this one's name?
Goombaria.
No, Goombario's the male. That's
No, Goombaria.
Oh.
The male is
Like
Goombaria.
Latios and Latios.
Latios and Latios reminded me of something.
What?
A few years ago, and I wish I would have replied to this message on Tumblr. I deleted it. I got a message on Tumblr about Latios and Latios, and I will never forget it because of what the question was. And I was like, what the fuck? Someone, I don't remember which one, they didn't refer to both. It was one of them, they asked if they're, it was like, does Latios or Latios, I can't remember which one. It was like, does their butt smell bad? And I was like, what the fuck? Why are you sending me this?
And that's called troll. There is a term for that.
No,
and they have a theme song too.
No, we call that ignore it.
Okay, so. Here we go. Okay.
Hey, I hate it when I wake up at strange toads' houses. Those guys freak me out.
So.
And they flip me off. Constantly.
I don't know
For
why
20
there's an
years.
inn in Goomba Village. Well, other than to teach you about inns, Goomba Village is just this family of Goombas.
So, has anyone else noticed that when Toads talk in Paper Mario, their heads move almost as much as the Sonic Adventure models?
Mm-hmm. The reason for
Isn't that
Sonic
kind of-
Adventure, the models are actually moving to kind of try to lip sync the Japanese.
I think this does the same thing.
They didn't change it.
Carson,
What?
just think about what you just said.
So.
Ew.
How are they? What are they lip syncing?
No, it would be like they were talking. It would be like the weird thing Zelda does. To where
Yeah, but their head. No, I'm just talking about the amount of head bobbing he's doing right now. Look at that.
And doesn't every
I believe
NPC
it was trying
if you
to
just-
mimic
if
the
he
Japanese.
If he said something long-winded, he would get like shaken baby syndrome.
So, okay.
Don't all the Paper Mario NPCs kind of do that?
Also,
I
throughout
just mean
this,
Toads in general. I mean, like, yeah, he kind of does it, but not nearly as bad as Toad.
normally I wouldn't save in an LP, but a lot of stuff is a bit too random.
Why is Mario a silent protagonist, but Luigi isn't?
I'm going to be doing a lot of save scumming type stuff.
Mario's talked before.
But, like, nowhere near as much as Luigi.
But he did speak in an almost full sentence at the end of Dark Moon.
I mean,
And he was
it's not-
surprisingly nice to Luigi
That
at the
never
end of
happens.
Dark Moon.
Well,
Okay.
And actually to answer
You have to do a
what-
lot of back and forth for a minute. You'll.
kind of answer to why Mario doesn't talk, and this is why Mario and Luigi don't
Is it
get.
the same reason Luigi can't lose his hat?
Okay.
It's
Now I can. Now I can totally leave without anything interrupting. Not at all. Nothing is going to. Oh, of course.
Can you leave without a sword?
the
Do you get hammer upgrades in this game?
Yes.
The same hammer upgrades?
mostly.
They're basically the kind of the same.
Are all the attacks the same, or are there different attacks?
Oh, hold on. I'll explain that in a second.
I've literally only played 1,000 Year Door. I've never seen the point in playing this one.
You get 1,000-Year Door. This game you just have jump and hammer, and it gets stronger, and you get badges to make your jump and hammer stronger.
Oh, so you don't have like fire hammer or ice hammer?
No, you. Oh no,
There-
there is an ice hammer.
That you badges kind of help with that, but you don't have as much diversity. Again, 1,000-Year Door is just better in every way.
Yeah, like is okay. So for somebody who has never played this game, but has played 1,000-Year Door, is there anything other than to just say you did? Is there any reason to come back to this game?
My opinion, 1,000-Year Door is just superior, and I don't find much of a reason to come back.
There is nothing in this game that stands out enough that you would say it's worth coming back to.
trying to think. Nothing's
Like,
amazing.
I play Spyro 1, but Spyro 1 is more of a collectathon. Well, Spyro 2 is a collectathon, but Spyro 1 has that more straight, just collect things logic, where Spyro 2 is more like, kind of plotty and objective-y.
So,
And I always liked that Spyro 1 did that, and I think that's enough of a reason to go back to Spyro 1. This game...
the only reason I could recommend going back... sorry.
What?
The volume's actually not that loud. I'm not peaking. It sounds kind of loud because I'm here, but in editing, I'm actually going to be... I love how the veranda was missing. This game, a good reason to return. The story and characters in this game are worth...
But is it, enough that...
So...
you could say that, but is it, enough that it's good enough
Gameplay
that you would say it's, equal to Thousand Year Door, or would you say Thousand Year Door is superior?
Thousand Year Door is superior, in both gameplay and story to me, and the only reason I say to return to this one is to see its story and stuff, but I prefer Thousand...
Okay, so
Yeah.
if I play Melee and go back to Smash 1, is that the same thing we're looking at there?
Basically.
Kind of the same.
And
The
only
I got Smash 1 just to see it,
skipping to...
and I saw it,
Yeah.
and it was a thing.
The only reason I could think of to play
I
this,
don't remember what...
the only reason I could think of to play this over Thousand Year Door, and this is from someone who actually still hasn't played both of them, I need to do that. The only reason I could see you going back to this game is because of some of this game's optional things you can do that I'm not going to spoil, because Thousand Year Door doesn't have...
And there is one amazing thing in this game, and we're about to see the fucker. Just, hold on. Getting a... Where are you? Oh, there he is! One of the best parts of this game. Junior Troopa.
What?
Junior Troopa.
What?
You're Virgil for the game.
Yes.
Yes, Mario has a Virgil.
Wait,
This is your rival character.
Never mind.
You want to know something that annoys...
You know what's funny to me?
Why?
What?
The fact that Virgil is a term, but there are so many things that were the Virgil before Virgil, like case in point.
There's one annoying
we
thing...
still go back and call him the Virgil because Virgil was that impactful about it.
There's an annoying thing about this game, and if you've played Thousand Year Door, you'll probably notice it when I pick Hammer.
What? Did I say that right? Is that what you're talking about?
I'm pretty sure you do.
You don't...
Jump 2.
Wait, what?
I don't have it yet.
Oh, you have to earn it?
Yep. That's
That
obnoxious.
is silly. I hate when games do that.
I can't block either. I have to earn blocking as well.
I mean, yeah, you have to do that. You have to earn stuff in Spyro 2 and carry over to Spyro 3, but, I mean...
So,
Can we all agree that Virgil is the best Virgil?
fine.
He was the only good boss in DMC.
So, Junior Troop is a rival character.
Well, why is the Virgil and not the blue?
So,
I mean, I guess kind of.
Technically, there are ones that predate Blue.
Well, yeah, but blue
one
was
other
one of the most,
interesting thing
Blue
about
was one
this
of the
game,
most infamous.
if you've played Thousand Year Door, these are free.
Oh,
One other thing is free, but
the flower points.
no. Hold on, I'm gonna need one of those. I need to hold on to a POW block and a fire flower.
So yeah, but like the blue was
So,
just as much, just as infamous as Virgil, or is he famous or infamous? Well, whatever, as Virgil, but we still refer to everyone as the Virgil.
okay.
What
so,
did people say before Virgil was a thing? Did they have a term for that?
Yeah, because thinking off the top of my head, that just in terms of age, I think one of the oldest rival characters is actually the one from Sparkster of all things.
What?
It's
Okay.
a Genesis platformer.
But the fact that I don't know what it is explains to me why it's
I'm-
not the
I'm trying to avoid battles to keep that level
Right.
up thing, but I
Right,
can do a
okay.
few. So,
like Virgil is like that was a term that people came up with
so.
in 2006. It's because of the internet, but even
Oh,
then it doesn't
like-
make sense.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know how widely used the term is. It's just I've heard some people use it a lot, so I don't know if like
But
they're.
yeah, I hear a lot of people use it. Anyone
I
who
don't-
played DMC3.
I don't know if they're the ones that created it or if it was just a thing created by the internet.
And although While Devil May Cry 3 is a game that should be, copied in every way, yeah.
Okay.
Although DMC ruined Virgil,
I need to pay
except for that
very,
one scene.
very close attention. He's gonna get a badge, and I believe they offer to skip a tutorial.
Oh my gosh, so many games need that now.
So, Thousand Year Door does
Not
it.
so I can skip it the first time, but so I can skip it the second and eighth time.
Thousand Year Door
Like in
has a
Kingdom
skip
Hearts 2.
tutorial, but they default you to no.
They need to skip me to day 3 of Roxas,
Okay.
and then day
The only
6.
reason they don't skip you for the Roxas is because you can technically earn things during that.
Well, yeah, you can grind in that one spot until you're level 10, and then beast everything as Sora.
I didn't mean the grinding, I meant the money grinding.
Oh, you can do that too.
No.
Although you could just play critical level 1 mode. I
Okay.
mean, that's how we're all supposed to play it, right?
Even though the game teaching you how to play isn't a bad thing, and I don't understand why it's considered a bad thing. Yes, I'm starting with this
And-
argument.
I don't think it's that it's a bad thing. I think it's the level to which it does it sometimes. Like there's some things I just don't feel like need to be overly have the time taken to explain.
But there are certain Let's Plays. I'm not going to name any particular person. I'm just going to say if you watch these, this is a very good argument for why the game kind of needs to just stop.
By the way, he's our Goombella. Not his sister.
Dang it. So he's discount Goombella.
Goombella
no.
technically discount him.
No, he's discount her because it's Paper Mario, not Thousand Year Door.
Yeah,
Does he give you 2 turns?
Goombella is deluxe Goombella.
Does he get Rally Wink? I hope not.
I thought he got a cheer-based ability.
I don't remember the abilities. Not the.
Do you still get Shine Sprite? No, well, I guess that didn't exist yet.
Yeah, that didn't exist
Nope.
yet. That was probably in development
Now,
around
what I
this
wanted to
time.
show off, ands are also free.
Oh, that's cool.
This game is broken. It's great.
But
Uh,
yeah,
Whee!
Devil May Cry has no tutorial.
So,
I thought it, but but once again we have a
They
problem
give
because they give you the option for it in 2 and 3. Does 2
They
give
don't-
you
They don't have tutorials. They just start
the
you
special edition of 3? You can choose to look at the
I'm gonna make a
tutorials.
save.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
I swear I remember.
You mean the pause menu?
Just in case.
I think
As far as I know, there's no tutorial.
I remember.
Oh wait,
when
actually,
I
maybe it just brings up a box that you can just X out of. Which that's a good.
He
way to
did
do
bring
it.
up a good.
I have no idea.
I
But
forgot
no,
to do that. Whoops. Wait, did I? Okay, I did equip it.
I don't know, Carson. I mean, I don't feel like I need to be told something that pops up on the screen and tells me what button to press. Like, why do I need to be told how to use reaction commands?
I didn't say that like I needed it. I just said that there are certain people that I have seen not fully grasp things, and
I can take some minor damage and
like I said, I'm
get
not
to battles.
going.
I don't need
I
to
am-
run just yet.
Not going to name specific playthroughs, but there are some things to where people just don't.
Right now,
entirely
jump and
grasp it.
hammer.
Oh, okay,
Do
but
this.
that's like, I mean, that's like a bad argument. That's like saying, I don't know, that's like saying if you can't kill a boss, it should get easier every time you die.
A lot of games do that.
Yeah, but
though.
normally when they do that, it's not for the reason I just said.
And
it's because the boss is so hard that it has to do that.
And as just a
Like
random,
in Arcana Hearts 3.
and as just a random side thing, I learned apparently Resident Evil 4 has adaptive difficulty.
And see, adaptive difficulty is like one thing, and I guess if you can build a game around it, that's okay.
Okay. That
I don't
bothers
know.
me.
I feel like there's an argument that can go both ways. It
Well,
needs to be like leveled out so that it works both ways. But most people can only do it one way or the other. It's either so uninformative that you have no idea what you're doing, or it's too informative. But nothing is ever. Well, there's a couple things that, as far as tutorials go, I think do a good job of either silent or non-silent tutorials.
I'm getting a few battles at the beginning because I can, but later on I need to actively avoid.
Like, this game doesn't have a tutorial, but it's a turn-based RPG, so...
But actually, it does. He just skipped its
well, that's right.
tutorials.
No, there's some tutorials you can skip for some things.
The game on Higai
Do your
Gumball
party members have health?
What?
not in this game.
What?
They're one hit.
What?
Yeah.
But the way they work, the damage that they would take,
Oh,
say,
I'm gonna be abusing
the way
this in Danger Mario.
the way that your party members work in this game,
I
say
love
they
that
take a
sign.
hit that does 4 damage, they'll be out for 4 turns.
Okay.
Isn't that how it worked?
Hold on.
That's weird. So what if it's like 10 damage?
Nothing's supposed to go that high.
Except for a few.
Optional things.
Oh, these
Not
guys.
even bosses?
Well, there are some optional bosses that can go that high.
You'll see as we go, this game's numbers are a little bit
Oh,
less.
the
than-
Goomba Bros.
Yes.
Obvious reference to the game we're playing.
But one of them's blue.
Hey, look! Paper Mario being an RPG. What a thought, right?
Suck it, sucker. And I can't. Oh,
You're totally
there's no
talking.
tattle log in this game, so I don't need to tattle. But one cool thing, it just happens. I wasted a turn to show that. Power
Guys,
jump.
I would never have thought about the fact that Paper Mario is
Bam!
an RPG.
What do you mean by that?
I might be taking a shot at
Okay.
the director of Paper Mario.
That thing.
I mean, really, if you're gonna say that Paper Mario is not meant to be an RPG, why would you give it turn-based combat? What kind of logic is that?
Well, that's not fully what they said. People.
Yes. I equipped close call for a reason.
Does it stack?
The close call type badges do stack, but there's less of that type of stuff in this game, which is one reason that Danger Mario isn't as broken.
Did he just flip us off?
No.
Are
that
you
was-
sure?
Goombas don't have hands.
What did I just see then?
That was snot. It's that Japanese snot
Are you
nose thing.
positive?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a Japanese thing.
I love that badge. They're gone.
So is Danger Mario as effective as like the Chrysogrim, or are we played some
In
games
this game, it can be, but it requires a little
Okay,
bit of...
I swear that guy is flipping me off. That's not.
In-
You can't tell me that's not what that looks like.
That's not
Awesome.
what that looks like.
You can't tell me that and be honest.
In Thousand Year Door, if I did the...
That did not look like a hand and a middle finger.
If I did the math right in Thousand Year Door, we should have... Oh, I'm gonna get a safety save. We should have enough evasion in Thousand Year Door when we eventually do that Danger Mario. I can get over 100% evasion. Nothing...
And just stack
You can
minimize.
do that in Final Fantasy X.
Okay.
Or
Also, this sign... a mushroom fell off of that other sign. If you interact with this one, it's a Goomba.
Or you could just stack minimize for 3
Look,
turns and
Carson.
have max evasion.
That's that look, Super Mario Maker. It was ingrained all along.
What?
They
Oh,
said
the
if you-
Goomba.
Yeah, so if you interacted with that sign, it was a Goomba. See, Super Mario Maker was already ingrained in our minds.
In the game data of Super Mario World that's not used, there's an item block that contains a Koopa.
You know, it's a random item block is one thing, like one occasionally, but putting a mushroom on one sign and making a mushroom and making the next one a Goomba,
But
that's just a trap.
But he didn't start. But he didn't start on a spike pit.
Anyone played Super Mario 64 DS?
Actually, I think I did play that before this. Actually,
That's
I still haven't
him.
played this.
No, that's seriously him.
So,
Now,
is the Bob King in this game?
no.
I was going to say he wasn't invented yet, but I would be wrong.
No! I'm going to do something not a lot of people know about. Even though now that I know about it, I will never not...
Notice it.
You mean the
Let's-
advantage on that tree?
Yes. That's not just for show.
I wouldn't have thought so. It was pretty obvious.
It's because of what you have to do. It's the one time the game kind of... Hold on. First of all, I'm just gonna go ahead and tattle. Yeah, good king. Get that. The
I
game...
guess this tree like one-shots him or something, right?
Not entirely.
Not
What?
him. It knocks them out of the fight.
And now you can never use that tree again.
I mean, that would make sense. That'd be broken.
But it is a first boss. You can be broken on a first boss.
You're not that broken, though. If it's a first boss, it should still be a boss.
Mm,
He
Well, actually,
should pose some threat. Even if it's
actually,
not much.
he does pose some threat, it's just...
Could we consider this the first boss, or could we consider the
No,
boss
this
of
is the
chapter-
boss of the tutorial.
I don't know. I wouldn't consider him a first boss as far as, like, Phantom. But, Phantom's just fun to watch people attempt at.
And then you get certain people that do it in one try. I'm
st-
gloating about myself.
I still believe you hacked the game.
Oh yes, I just totally hacked. It's a Game Shark I have in my hands. Non-sarcastic remark.
I can't.
And just like Super
I
Mario
literally-
World, you wipe out the castle.
I literally brought a friend over.
But you don't wipe out the castle.
I literally brought a friend over, had him play Devil May Cry. He made it to that boss and died several times. Like he should have.
Mm-hmm.
You play it, and I still don't even know how you didn't die. Because I'm pretty sure Phantom hit you.
Interesting thing about the Goomba King, hold
Is
on.
that chapter 2?
This is the prologue, so
Or chapter 1?
chapter 1's in a little bit.
Is that like when you walk across the bridge in
No.
Final Fantasy 1?
Interesting thing about the Goomba King, I'll make the point, hold on. I can't do it, but the boss is actually under the bridge, and you can do a bunch of frame-perfect jumps to leave the map, fall down, and constantly fight him as much as you want.
Oh.
Why?
There is
Why do people grind on Destiny Islands?
Why do people do that?
there is no reason to fight.
I don't know.
You can also infinitely refight the first battle against Junior Troopa.
Apparently in Super Mario, you can just skip the first boss.
Um,
Well, the first major boss.